Hello guys, my name's
Hi.
Robin and this is my friend Charlie, and we decided we were going to come on. Charlie would like to give a testimonial for Empower, and she came in to my space about 3.5 months ago and worked with me, and I wanted to introduce you to her, and I'm going to let her give a testimonial to what Empower has done for her, and then at the end I'll explain exactly what she has done for me and Empower as well. So, Charlie, why don't you, in your own words,
Sure.
tell everyone what
Yeah.
experience, what was the
So-
experience like, what actually brought you into Empower, and then did you get what you were expecting, more so, less than, or what was your experience like?
Absolutely. So I came to Empower because it's when I found myself at one of my lowest points. I was really overweight and I felt almost too overweight to even work out on myself. I felt unmotivated to work out because my joints hurt, my knees were really painful, my back pain was really bad. And I feel like I kind of lost my way of motivating myself, and I wanted to commit to something that made me come in, that made me want to show up and work out, and also someone who really knew what they were doing. And I see Robin often, and I really trusted her into empowering me. I was like, well, she really has this empower of herself, and she just glows, and I thought she can be the one to help me find my motivation. So I started, and of course I had my doubts. I'm always more of the person to like, maybe working out won't be what it is, or maybe I still can't because my knees hurt, or what if there's all these what ifs in my head. So I had to really accept the process, and that was the first thing I had to do when starting. So after I started, I loved the journaling, and that's what got me really into it. It's like, cool, like this is something easy I can do. I wake up, I can motivate myself, and I could write down these thoughts and start journaling my food and start monitoring myself. No more tater tots, and start having like real vegetables, and cooking for myself and getting back in the kitchen. And even though it was summer, so I understand it's hard being in the kitchen in the heat, but it got me wanting to be back into it. And then as we started, I had to really trust the process, because I thought I would be in there lifting like big macho weights and getting really strong, and I had to start with sometimes no weights. And to me, it was like, what? Like, am I going to do it? Like, am I going to be there? And after the first 2 weeks, my stability was so strong that everything was aligning and then correcting, and that's what was like, it wasn't much of like a weight change, although it was a little bit. What the biggest part was the balance that I was able to have, the foundation that I could step up onto something and lift myself up, or go back down and with a twist. And I was like, oh my gosh. So this was on my mind, that I couldn't do these things, but I actually can. I just had to learn the correct way. And then it also helped me. I was really glad I was doing this, because if I were to do it myself, I probably would have done something wrong, maybe lifted too big of a weight, and probably would have hurt something, torn something. And so I was really happy to have you coach me into doing it the exact right way, and by slowly building. As we started adding more weights, as we started going a little faster pace, or adding cardio and things that I wasn't good at, is when the weight shed started coming off. And I had this huge idea. It's like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna leave like a sexy model. And I mean, I really realized it's all part of the journey. I realized this is something that I'm gonna keep going on, and I've still lost I've lost over 20 pounds for 3 months, and that was only going 3 times a week. I was working out a little bit on my own, and I kind of wish I did a little more during that, but now that I am on my own, I am able to work out and still progressing to lose weight. I'm still getting stronger, I'm getting compliments, I'm wearing clothes that I wasn't wearing before, and my family's all noticing. And so now I'm able to do more, and I want more sessions with Robin, because it was just such a fun experience, and it really allowed me to believe in myself that I am doing this, as opposed to I really had no hope at all before. I thought I was just going to keep getting bigger, keep getting weaker, and keep being in pain. And I think the biggest thing was I thought I had these like limitations on my hip and on my knees or on my ankles or on my shoulders. And I found out that I won't use the word cure, but they don't hurt anymore. This pain that I had from a snowboarding accident for years was always in my head, and I thought it would always never allow me to do certain moves with squats or with step-ups or any of that, and it is so strong now. I don't even get pains, and I'm not taking Advil or anything. It was just from simply working out. And I just want to say fitness really can help gain the knowledge about your own body of what you may have, and there is no limitations. There is no unmotivating and telling yourself that you can't, because having someone tell you that you can and show you that you can, and really trusting the process by starting small, will lead you on to the bigger thing and the bigger picture, that is, you can do it. I can do it, I did it, and I am doing it, and going to continue doing it, and it's all about empowering. It really is. And I thought that was such an amazing experience, just to go through from the small to the large, and now here I am. And I did reach a goal. I thought I would be able to lose probably I overestimated. I thought I'd lose probably I wanted to lose 70 pounds in 3 months, but I don't even think that's healthy. I don't know. I don't know. And that's kind of overestimating, but I got over 20 pounds, and that is 100% fine with me. I am happy with it, and more than happy that I built more muscle than what it is, and so I don't even care about weight anymore. I don't care what I weigh, because I feel amazing and I look amazing, and I am happy what I look at in the mirror when I do look at myself now. I think that's the most important part, is feeling confident in yourself instead of thinking that you're weak,
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you. Yeah, it's the best.
That was beautiful. And I think that that's something that I want to instill in, and I think that you definitely are feeling that now, is trusting the process and understanding that you're always evolving with not only your physical, but your emotional and spiritual and all the things that, your soul and all that. I know I'm getting a little deep, but it's all
We burned some sage.
Yeah, it's all encompassing, and I think that approaching it, and obviously every person that comes through the door, it has their own journey to go on. Some are a little faster, some are a little bit slower, but in the end, what I like to teach really is the lifestyle, to take it slow enough that you're able to implement and your body adapts to those changes, and then you're working with your body, and instead of trying to force something that could lead to possible injury, or you're quitting altogether. If you end up lifting too heavy, for example, and you hurt yourself, chances are you're not going to come back, or you're going to feel really, you're going to feel bad about it. I have a lot of people who have been injured, not with me, but in general, people I've come across with at the gym that I also work out at, and they jump off. I mean, they get injured and they take a hiatus for 6 months, and I'd rather not have that happen to you or anybody that walks in the door. But you were definitely one of those people that was so determined, and even though you were like, I want this done, let's do this, you were able to slow down and realize this is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And to implement slowly.
You can't come in and just powerhouse it.
And you eventually, and now you can ramp things up now that you have a good foundation, and that's the thing that I want to teach, is the foundation of how to move your body in a way where you're confident and that it's got you. Your body, you want to work with your body instead of you working against your body, and that, to me, I've done that in the past. So for me to be able to pass that on to my clients is to me more than anything, and I think that's sustainable.
Yeah.
To be able to continue confidently that you're not going to hurt yourself, and that you're going to do it in a way where you honor your body.
Yeah.
And
it's that confidence and reliability. I know what my body is now capable of, instead of thinking and trying and then maybe messing up. So now I know I can go rock climbing, or I could lift this huge thing up the staircases to my apartment. Yeah, I could do that. And certain things of my weight limit of what can I pick up, or what can I have to put down, and it's it made me more active in my own lifestyle. So now I'm able to hang out with my friends more, because a lot of my friends are active, So now I can do more activities, and I'm making more activities, which makes me more social. So it's an overall life enhancement, I really think, because
Totally impacts you.
yeah, it impacts in so many ways. And plus, after the workouts, you want to fuel the body with really good food so you feel better. And so before, I was eating bags of tater tots and mayonnaise, really bad. I don't suggest it. So I was craving things like broccoli, rice, quinoa, carbs, whatever proteins you like, whether it's seitan, chicken, fish, eggs. I just always was craving good foods, and after good foods, I felt great, and it changed my whole around life perspective of myself and who I am, and how to treat my own self is really empowering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you feel like I was supportive even out
Absolutely.
of the gym?
Out of the gym, yes. I love that you reached out in the mornings. I like that you reached out even on the weekends, just to see how I'm doing. How do I feel after? Sometimes it feels like a nice, hard, fiery workout. You'd be like, "Are you feeling okay?" Or you would it was like you were just in my life, and you still are, but you were now a part of my journey and always there. It wasn't like you were just there for that appointment at all. You were
Right.
always able to check in. I could always reach out to you for questions, and also to be a friend. It was really fun to just bond more with you and to be able to talk about things going on, to help me along with. So it wasn't just booking appointments. It wasn't just coming in to work out real quick and leave. It was like having a new friend, a coach, a real life person in my life to support me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're
Yeah.
the best.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. It was a great experience.
Good.
And I'm coming back. I'm getting another pack.
Coming back.
Absolutely. I want more. It'll be fun.
Good. Good.
And just to keep going. I think it would be fun, just to see how I do for the winter, but it was just such an experience. I don't want it to be over, so
Yeah.
that's why I'm getting another one.
and that's another thing too, that sets me apart, I believe, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I think that what was missing in the space of personal training and fitness and supporting women and being accountable, my Empower business is for women only, so I just wanted a space for women to feel comfortable and supported and not judged, or a place where they could feel safe to work out and get guidance from me in a place where they didn't have to worry about somebody else looking at them or feeling, judged by other people at a gym where they're in with the guys, or something like that. And there's nothing wrong with people who feel good being in that space, but I wanted to create a space for women who didn't necessarily want to start there. They want to build that foundation so that they can go into a gym and feel more confident, empowered. But I will say that is something that I think I was looking for, and I didn't find it in the space. And I wanted to provide a space for women to not only, like Charlie was saying earlier, not only be there for them during the hour session that they were there with me, but also to let them know that I am there for them. I am their biggest cheerleader 24/7, really. I'm there for them all the time, and I always think about my clients and how I can help them further their fitness and wellness journey so that they can be empowered for the rest of their lives. This is something I want them to always have, even if years down the road you're on your own doing your thing, and I just want you to know that, or want them to take with them, Charlie in particular, well, all my clients, but you're right here, and you're one of my biggest. I mean, you've
Yeah.
helped me
Thank you.
feel so good about me, about this makes me realize why I'm doing this is to help women like you. You're young, and
Thank
it's
you.
great, and I'm older, but it's nice to have, I think, that foundation when you're young, to be able to, you've got so many years ahead of you that
Yeah.
you're going to be able to even be better and better as the years go by. But to have that continued accountability, and I think that's what's lacking in all of our lives. We all need accountability. I do as well, and I think it's important to have these clients. I feel it makes me want to be accountable, because I want to be there for you, and I want you to know I'm walking the walk and I'm talking the talk, and I'm not perfect by any means, but just to be able to just get up and make better choices, because I have clients that are so amazing and badass. It's pretty cool.
It
So
is.
thank you guys for listening. Thank you,
you.
Charlie, for being an amazing
Oh,
badass.
Absolutely.
You rock.
Thank
and
you.
I can't wait to continue our journey together.
We got this.
All right, guys. Take
See
care.
you.
Bye.